Okay, welcome back everyone. There's the final result from yesterday's efforts. I guess a good way to put it. I'm pleased with how it turned out. I think that'll look good. Hopefully, if this thing ever finish this thing. It looks like it's going to be a slow going. I should have started earlier than I did. But here's our plan for today. Basically it looks like we're just going to be assembling a bunch of little pieces. And I think that's going to continue, looks like for a while yet. It looks like we assemble all the pieces. I don't even know when and like the very last thing you do is actually build the case around it. Yeah, this thing just kept going on. I thought it was a thinner book than this. But, yeah. But, let's see. It is what it is. Hopefully, taste will pick up. We'll find out today how that's going to go. But without any further ado, I'm going to start on the next process. I'm just, for the record, none of this is numbered beyond, I guess, page numbers. So I'm just sort of trying to build the green things are the result of our efforts. But there's no steps, I guess you'd call it, in there. It's just sort of, here, do this. And I guess you could do them out of order as long as you do them all. But now back to where I was. Get some gluing done. Turn the glue the wrong way up. Okay, just a dribble on there. Get this to try and spread it around some. The front covered's what I'm trying to do. Maybe trying to get a little drop in that corner there. Okay, maybe a little bit further in than that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, well, no. Holding that down with my thumb, I guess. Maybe I just not want to stick. Put something on top of that to hold it down. Okay. Alright, and this piece and this piece, well, that piece is supposed to go on like that. This may, there's no, I was about to say it may be a good candidate for bonding, but that's too thin. Let me go and get y'all in here a little bit tighter. Push these guys out of the way. Yeah, so it's just going to be standard glue. I think. Come on. Okay. There we go. And that was too much. Centered. Pretty close to centered. And uneven. Cool. Okay, I guess it's just the excess glue off the bottom is making that look sort of weird to me from my perspective. And get to let them situate for a minute or four. So find a good okay, that's sort of held together. let you stay. All right. Now, get to make a shovel. Yeah, that was barely shows up on my... But I'm interested in this because I'm supposed to sharpen the end of this into a point. I'm not sure about that. Okay. You know what might do that trick? I'll be right back. I got an idea. Okay. Got a pencil sharpener. I don't know if I'm going to be steady enough or if it's going to be... Nope, it's not going to be long enough to hit the blade on that one. Let's see if I can do it on this. Oh, that's going to work. It was working. I can see it in there. Yeah, doing a better job than I was with the knife. Oh, wait a second, that's... Okay, that's got a little bit of a taper on it. Okay. I think it's fairly blunt, but I think that's going to be about as good as I'm going to be able to do. Because I do not have faith in myself to do it with the knife without just cutting the whole thing. So, but basically, this is our handle. Supposed to wrap it around one end. Like so. I don't know how I'm going to hold that in. I'll glue it. But I think I can get a drop down. Okay, so that's sort of got that planned out now. Now this one, and the blade there, and supposedly just glue it on the inside there. I'll form it up now so I can sort of see. I think this is going to be an ugly shovel. Okay, I'm going to try and make that a little thinner, I think. So I got my serrations down here, maybe that'll... I think I've made it straighter. Okay. I'm just going to give it a go. Okay. So. Y'all can't see that. Just drop a glue there in the middle and spin it around a little bit. Maybe, I guess, do a little more glue on the. Probably too much. Okay. Now I don't know if I can get a drop in there or not. Let's see how this works on the other end. I'm gonna let that ride and see what happens with it. I still think that's gonna be an ugly shovel. But I think, I may regret saying it out loud. I think that's the worst thing I've got to do tonight. Let's see here, because next thing is making some candle holders. And the first step, I guess the first thing, get my It's making all that noise, but it's not really doing anything. I don't even know if it's making noise for y'all. Alright. I guess that's just all. Not a... Maybe that would knock the end. I think it keeps making that sound, but I don't. Oh well. But that's not gonna do enough for me. It's got a little. I may try and find just some yellow paint. Go in the end there. We're supposed to cut her in half. Looks about like that. Pretty close. And then we get to glue some more. Okay. Candle holders. And trying to get them fairly level. Maybe put another drop of glue. This one looks okay. That one might be alright too. I think if the more I mess with it, the more potential I have to mess it up. Okay, really they don't, they don't fit through the, I thought they were going to go down into the, nope, they do not go into the, Okay. I thought they were going to go down through these things. They will if I convince them to. Okay. Maybe I should have shaved both ends. Okay. Place. Yep, I shouldn't have jinxed myself. About the glue there. This one's crooked, naturally. Also that one. Okay. And as usual, let that sit for a minute. Work on the next, hopefully more agreeable piece. Okay. So that still need to keep that goes into there with that on top of that. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, so far better than the candlesticks. Oh well, couldn't last. Okay, so okay, so let that glue dry, and I'll come back in a few minutes and try some more. Whoops, forgot my mic. Okay, it's holding together now, so maybe it'll support the globe or whatever we're trying to put on top. So, we'll drop in there. And okay, it didn't fall apart, and these guys should also be relatively stable. Yeah. Alright, so we got candlesticks and whatever this thing is. Put them over onto the drying rack. Okay, and now we got, okay. Okay, so it's all together now. So we got, take these three guys, this guy, and we're making, looks like a wingback chair is what it's supposed to end up being. But just I really wanted to put another drop on that third piece, but I know we're not supposed to. And then here that. This one's supposed to go on the back. Honestly, didn't expect that to stay up there. And this goes on one side. Go sticking out the ends, and now you're going on the side here. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this is going to be in a corner and I'm not going to see all the... the back doesn't look beautiful. It's supposed to be... Maybe it's supposed to be... That's supposed to be leaned back. It's not. Go figure, the instructions are not super clear on this. I think that's how I'm going to do it. I was sort of being a little reclined. I think those are supposed to make the pads a little... Oh, now the pads are going to stick up. Nope. Okay. I think I'm going to stick with that because that'll be, like I say, it'll be leaning back a little bit. Worst comes to worst, I can shave this bottom off to make it flat if I need to. Okay. A little more glue. Okay. All right. Leave that for the moment. Hopefully I can work around it without destroying it. And we're, I think, getting down to brass tacks. Got a table, and that's supposed to end up being an apple, I believe. I have limited, I'm not sure about this one, but got some pipe cleaner in here, and we're supposed to take off 1.8 centimeters. I think I'll just round it to 2. It is about here. I think that's how we used to do it back in... Okay, I'll get my snips out. Alright. And supposedly, it says to glue it in there, but I can't imagine that this is going to fit in there and not be stuck. Maybe it's glued on the table. No, it's saying glue in the... Yeah, that's not going anywhere. I'm not going to glue that. It actually worked much better than I thought it would, to be honest. That's where you get a... That actually doesn't look too... Well, if I can find it without stepping on it now. Be right back. Well, I'll let you listen in. Look, there you go. You're bright. There you are. Found it. Okay. Like I said, that turned out. Actually, looks pretty good. All right. So maybe that was the easy part. That's unfortunate. But this shouldn't be too confusing. Just that goes on there. That's the base, and that's the stand for it. Okay, so. And supposedly, this is the only part that needs glue. Alright. On there. Do got some glue in the center. So take advantage of that. Okay, and it is not stable. Okay. Alright, and then I'm getting the... Actually, we're getting pretty close to the end after all this. I only got to do some work with these and put the peg on my little display piece here. Whoop, there goes the candlestick. Stay. And I'm getting the ugly battery symbol, so let me change my battery. I'll be right back and we'll knock that out. Alright. Well, I'll let the glue on the table dry for a minute or two. I'm going to see about this. Just to glue that end on here. And with the taper on it, goes in there. Okay, this is definitely a job for Bondic. And I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to make that work. That sort of hanging in midair thing, I don't have any way to clamp that in place. So, Bondic to the rescue, I hope. Let's see, take another look at where it's going to be. Let's see, like that. Oh, yeah, pretty much, alright, pretty much right in the middle. So I'll do a drop. Generous dollop right there. Get my UV ready. I hope I can do this with both. Make sure I got the right. Okay, that side. Spread it a little bit and hit it. And hope there's enough surface area showing to get it in place. I think there was. But now that that part's done, I think just to secure it, I'm going to try and get a bit of glue down in there without dropping it off. There. And up here too. Okay. So, still going to be gentle with it for the moment. Let that do its thing. Look away again. And what's next? Okay. Supposed to roll these guys. Well, roll these two up, and these are supposed to have like a curl on it or something. I'm not sure how that works. But I'm just going to use, where did I have the, yeah, had the extra teeny tiny screwdriver from that, what was it, from something. But anyway, this is what I think I'm going to try and use as the base for my rolls. Done a couple of these over the years and they never seem to work good for me. Okay, that's sort of rolled up. I think it's supposed to represent wrapping paper. And you know what? Bondic again. I think I got enough surface area there for it to work. Let's find out. Up here too. And I think, just like with that stand, I'm going to try and put a couple of, just enough in there to hopefully seep down in there and get, make a glue, make it bond up. Okay, trying to get it turned. It doesn't want to turn the way I want it to turn. Okay. Yeah, evidently it's heavier on the okay. I'll just leave it on there. That seems pretty close to how I want it to go. Yeah. Let gravity do its thing. And that worked better than I thought it was going to, so that's good. And this one to go. Okay. There, get the handy dandies in the end. Okay. Bondic. And zap it. I don't. Alright, that worked too. Nice. And I think can I get it? Get our little gravity assist thing there. Too much. Spread it out. Alright. Oh, leave those on there and set them aside. And now, according to this, wanting this to be sort of bent like that. So I'll get this. So that worked out pretty close to the picture, and this one yeah, that's really close to the picture actually, that curl on the top and the bottom there. So that's worked out good. Alright, so that is this dried up? It's dried up a bit. It's supposed to go on So, table. Okay. You know what? I'm on a roll with the Bondic, and I've got a corner on this one, so I'm gonna. There's a handshake. Okay. Nice. Okay. Really starting to love this stuff. And all right, so that's supposed to go on top in the center. It doesn't say anything about gluing it, but I think you're supposed to be glued. So I'm going to put a drop of glue on there. All right. And I think that's all the pieces assembled. So now it's just a matter of getting all the pieces into units. So I'm going to let the glue dry overnight, get everything set up real good, and I'll come back and do a quick wrap up tomorrow, but it'll still be on this video. I hope that makes sense. That's what I've been doing, just doing most of it, then finishing up on the day of upload. But thanks for watching so far. Give me another 5 minutes and we'll be finished up. Alright, it is tomorrow now, so we've got all the glues had good opportunity to set up. Let's see if that works. I think it should. Yeah, so at my stand, the handle shovel came a little bit off. I think I'll fix that with tape just to make my life easier. The table turned out stable-ish. And our candlesticks and little globe doodad. And this on the chair somehow ended up crooked. Okay, but I think it's still acceptable. It's gonna have a little more of a gap over here than over there, but I think I can. I'll put a cotton ball or something in front of it. Or actually, this thing can just go right there. It goes, yeah. That's supposed to go on there, and like I said, I'm assuming this is supposed to be like wrapping paper. These are supposed to go in here in the chair. Probably need to glue them in, but like I say, everything turned out all right. So we got those pieces and yesterday's little platform guy. So it's coming together, and I still feel like I'm a little bit over my head, but I think I'm going to be all right. I'm assuming I'm going to think positive that we're over the hump and we're past the worst of it. Maybe we can get to building some more real, like, actual stuff. We get to build a little truck or something, maybe train. It's a little train next, and then we go into some more paper bag stuff. And then more. Okay, like I say, we're gonna get through this. So thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all of that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.